Another solid one. This is absolutely insane. I think we're going to be able to make a run at this thing. Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It is finally tournament day. I'm at the house here getting ready to head out to Lake Garfield. We went there 2 days ago to pre-fish and it was a very tough day. The conditions today are going to be very similar as they were 2 days ago. The wind's going to be blowing out of the southwest and the pressure system is going to be high. So we're going to go out there, try our best. The lake is extremely shallow. It was fishing very tough 2 days ago, but we were able to eliminate a lot of water and find a couple baits that I think we're going to be spending a lot of time with today. It is a relatively small lake and I think there's going to be like 17 anglers out there today. So we need to get to our spot, lock that spot in. Should be a good day, an exciting day. It's always fun kicking off the tournament season with Slay Nation. This is the Central Florida series, so let's get out there, see how we do. I appreciate you watching. Let's go fishing. All right, Leonard, save some for the rest of us, sir. I'm actually, my game plan all day is to follow you, believe it or not. Making our way to the first spot this morning. I think it's going to probably take at least 70 inches to be competitive today. First spot this morning is about a mile away from the launch, just trying to get away from the crowd, but I'd probably have about another half mile until I get to my spot. Tell you what, it's a beautiful morning. It's about 68 right now, gentle breeze, beautiful sunrise. Hopefully these bass are cooperating today. And start off with a little bit of reaction. Try a square bill. I moved to a Chartreuse in black first thing this morning. I'm going to try to leave my transducer off as much as I can. I know in this general area it's about 3 foot. It's so shallow that the transducer knocks, and I don't want to spook these fish. All right, well, good to see. Try to throw a Wacky Rig in there. All right. Wacky Rig worked. Skunks out of the boat. What a great way to start the day. My drag was super loose. Awesome. First fish of the 2023 season. That is a great way to start the day. All right, got him to touch 15. That is a great way to start the day. Thank you, buddy. I have no idea why my drag was so loose. That was almost a terrible mistake. Let's get back out there, see if there's any more on that island. Man, next cast. Come on. Well, I guess they're loaded up right there. It's another solid one. I think I can get him to touch 14. "14-incher. Thank you, buddy. See if there's any more in that spot. I wasn't planning on throwing Senko first thing, but I saw a bass come up and hit just inside that wood there, and I wanted to be able to fish that effectively. Beautiful sunrise. Well, we were able to get the skunk out of the boat with the first spot, get 2 on the board, and 2 pretty decent ones at that. So I'm going to come up here to this island, really pick this island clean. This lake is not very big, and there are 17 of us out here. So it's good that I was able to find those couple right out of the gate and try to give me a little momentum for the day. Curious to see if this island has any fish on it. Toss that Wacky Rig up there, right? Oh man, what a great one. Oh, that is an awesome one. That is what I'm talking about. Yes, just barely had her. Look at that bass. That is what we need to be competitive today. All right, 18.5. What a great way to start the morning. That is a beautiful bass out here. Thank you, girl. All right, we got to keep this thing going. Seeing some commotion on the other side here. Number 4, and that is another solid one. This is absolutely insane. I mean, these are all stout fish. 15-incher. What an awesome way to start the morning. Thank you. All right, one more. We got ourselves a pretty nice bag. Looking for him. Put the Wacky Rig up for just a minute. And try to throw around the square bill again. I see him pushing up bait. All right, number 5, and it's another solid one on the square bill. Oh, that takes such a huge weight off of my back. He crushed it too. It's like another 14-15 incher. I cannot believe that. Get this guy measured for our limit. $14.75, another solid one. Thank you, buddy. That is a limit. A limit in an hour, and a solid limit at that. That's already in the high 70s. That's crazy. So I guess I'll go around this island and throw the square bill for a little while. My smallest one right now is 14 inches. See what we can find. During practice, I was throwing a natural color square bill. And after thinking about it, I knew this water was very tannic, so I changed over to a Chartreuse in black. This is the deepest spot in the lake, I think. If it's not the deepest, it's close. And with all this structure, I knew they had to be out here. This is the only place where I caught one on pre-fish. Put up this square bill. Continue with this Senko here. That was a coal. No idea why he came off. Come on, I gotta fish better than that. That would have been like a 2 or 3 inch coal. If I'm catching them like this, I know there has to be some other guys that are catching them. Got a pretty solid group of guys that fish out here with us. I'm seeing some random little stick-ups over here. Looks like a good place for these bass to be hanging out. Try a drop shot through here. All right, I was not expecting to cull up with the drop shot. I just thought I was going to go over there and just see if there was any fish that were holding over there. Yes! What a solid, solid cull right in the roof of the mouth. Be about 15 and a half, 16 inches. Another solid one. That's 16 1/4. What an awesome fish. They are so dark out here, and they are all built very well. All right, thank you, buddy. On a drop shot. That is awesome. To be honest with you, I was not expecting to cull up with the drop shot. I just wanted to see if this area was going to hold fish so it could be a part of my rotation. It is definitely going to be a part of my rotation now. So now I have 3 spots that I'm just going to constantly cycle through. Well, that was a gift. We'll keep the drop shot in the mix. That was one of the baits I was expecting to throw today. So just a quick midday update. Just got done with lunch. We have a pretty solid bag. Need to call out a 14.75. The area that I've been cycling through all morning seems to have dried up. I haven't gotten really anything in the past 3 hours or so. So another area that I found is just right across the way here, maybe a 1/4 mile. So we're gonna come over here, see if we can cull up and get rid of that 14.75. I am very, very happy with the bag, but I would be even more happy if I could get into the 80s. So we need 1/2 inch more to get into the 80s. Let's see if we can find a bass that's 15.25 or better. Whenever I was over here a couple days ago, I found a brush pile. It was offshore a little ways here. Here we go. See how the old drop shot does. That is definitely not going to help the cause. Hopefully that's a clue though. Thank you, buddy. I have found the small ones. Thank you, buddy. I need one about twice that size, but I'm hoping that these bites are cluing me in what's going on out here. I can run into a nicer one. Put up the drop shot. Try something else out for a little while. I'm only catching small ones on that guy right now. Try the speed worm out for a little while. Oh, what an ugly net job. That fish caught me off guard. Yes, I think that just got us over 80 inches. I was not expecting that fish at all. Even bad net jobs work sometimes. Let's see, we have to get rid of a 14.75. That is definitely gonna do it. 15 1/4 will get us over 80. Oh, and she's gonna touch 16. Okay, we just got it to touch 16 inches. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, buddy. That just gave us another 1.25 inches. That is huge. It took a couple to run into that one, but I am glad that we did. That 1.25 inches is going to go a long way. All right, now we have to get rid of a 15. Going to get rid of another 15. Yeah, I just caught a 16 and probably another 15 and a half, 16. What was that?
I haven't gotten a bite in about an hour.
Yeah, it's been hit or miss for me. But right now I'm hitting.
I was only 2 inches behind you there for a minute.
I'm trying to make it a little bit more comfortable here.
I got 14.25.
Yeah. My smallest one now is 15. Everything else is going to be well above. Yeah, I just found them, and during practice, that's the only place I was getting bit. All right, that's another 16-incher, little butterball there. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad that I switched over to the speed worm here. That's two 16-inchers and less than 5 minutes apart. The trick for me has been just stay into deeper water. All of my bites are always in more than 3 foot of water when the bass is larger than just 10 inches. Because again, that deep spot out here is 3 foot. So I just kind of figured that these bigger bass are gonna hang out in and around the deeper water. I think that I picked that area apart as best as I could. I picked up those two 16-inchers and those two small ones. Thankfully, I caught those two small ones, and it kind of clued me into staying around, and then I was able to catch those two 16-inchers, which got me over 2 more inches, and now I'm sitting into the 80s. I have like 81.75, so I blew my own prediction out of the water. I thought it was only going to take 70s, mid-70s at best to win today. So I have not checked the leaderboard. I don't check the leaderboard while I'm fishing. I want to fish as hard as I can without looking. So I don't even know where I'm sitting right now, but I'm going to continue to fish hard. We have about an hour and a half left. So we're just going to keep on throwing. Maybe we can cull out this 15-incher. Looking for that little offshore tree. When the wind is blowing, it pushes the leaves down. Makes it hard to find. Ah, there it is. Another nice one. Just gonna get rid of a 15. It's a solid one. The bites are few and far between, but when I'm getting them, they're quality. All right, that is an 18-incher. That just got rid of a 15. I think we're gonna be able to make a run at this thing. Thank you, buddy. 'Cause 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 This is absolutely insane. I never would have thought that I would be catching quality like this. These are some really solid bass out here. My smallest one now is like 16. This speed worm is just the old Florida special. Junebug, 5.75 inch zoom, 1/8 ounce weight, pegged on 15-pound fluorocarbon on a Shimano Corrado reel, 7.4 to 1 on a Dobbins Fury heavy rod, 7.3. That's a fun way to catch them because you can really set that hook hard. I think I just beat that offshore brush pile to death there. Pulled off that 18-inch. Now we're sitting at 84.75. This is a very solid score. I'm gonna head back over to these sticks real quick. Probably have about 10-15 minutes left. This is where I caught those two 16-inchers. And then the tournament will be over. Made it over to our last spot. Last cast. What an awesome day. Never would have expected that. Alrighty everyone, tournament is over. 2 days ago, came out here, pre-fished. It was awful. Caught one bass, had a couple of bites, and just wasn't able to put anything together. I had a general idea of where these bass were going to be. Thankfully, in the first hour, able to catch 75 inches, and then was able to cull up along the way throughout the day. Had about a 2 or 3 hour lull where I wasn't able to catch anything, but eventually was able to put a really solid bag together, about 84.75 inches. And I think that's going to put us in contention for top 3. I haven't looked at the standings yet. I do have a rule where I'm out on the water, I do not look at the standings. So I'm heading back to the launch right now for the award ceremony to see where we stand. And by the way, I want to do a giveaway for y'all. I want to give away all the lures that I used today in the video. So the Zoom Z Drop, the Speed Worm, the Wacky Rig, and the Crankbait, and all the terminal tackle that goes with it. To be eligible, you just have to like the video, you have to be a subscriber, you have to leave a comment, and then at the end of the comment, just put hashtag SlayNation. And then once this video hits 50 likes, I will pick 2 winners. Those lures will be in 2 bundles. So I will pick 2 winners, and then I'll get in contact with you, and we'll arrange how to get those lures to you. So I'm almost at the launch now. I'm curious to see where we stand. I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Good job today.
Dale?
Did you get big bass?
I don't know.
3rd place with 80.5 inches. $144 goes to Dale Tippleton.
All right, Dale.
We are Dale. 2nd place. I fought this guy back away too. Nathan Hawley with 80.5 inches also. $216.
I gotta definitely do a look.
Then, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Mr. Seth. 84 3/4 of an inch. $520.
All right.
That is a good payday.